Hey, so we're back with this game. I can't remember what happened to the last time because I actually think I may have forgotten to save it. No, that was 7:30 and that was 7:40, so maybe I did I can't remember. Yeah, well, I must have saved it. Like, it must have, yeah, I must have done that. Must have done it. Shh. What was I doing? I feel like I just cleaned something out. Did I clean out with the front loader or... No, I was definitely... Oh god, no, I think I did, fuck it. I was definitely using this to fill up. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Danubis. Although I can't remember if I got substantial numbers for Danubis, but we were definitely sorting this stuff out, weren't we? I have literally been dying of the flu. I don't know if you watched any of my Resi stuff, you'll know literally like that was, well, I was gonna say that was the last day that I was ill, but no, because I'd done that Resi stuff, it actually killed my throat. So I kind of had to extend it an extra day, which sucked. All right. So I think try to remember what Danubis said, if we were having an issue here because I don't know, he said something about the gold not being right, I think. I might be wrong. Probably check these things before recording episodes, but that would require effort and I'm lazy because I'm a YouTuber and we're all lazy apparently. So yeah, Christmas is coming. I hate dating episodes. I never do it normally. I hate dating episodes like that. I've been like, oh, this is happening, so that if someone's watching in the future, which tends to happen, which is why I prefer pre-recorded stuff over streams, because nobody ever watches streams back. Or rather, it's very rare. Because streams are inherently dated as soon as they're not live anymore. Which is why I'm going off on this diatribe about I need to fill this. Oh my god, no. That's what I'd done. That's what I was doing. Oh, fuck a duck. So, I had just like redone all the fuel and stuff like that, didn't I? Oh, dude. That is weak. That is actually so weak. Oh, none of it's on. Alright, well, let's turn it all off. That's weird, I've never seen how that's actually connected from this side. It goes up and into that. Huh. Not the way I'd have built it. Oh, that's super weak though. Oh, I should probably just turn this off as well. Ugh. Really annoying when I do stuff like that. So, I've got you in here. I think I even bought 2 more. Yeah, I'd literally set all of this up because I remember I was like, right, and in the break between episodes, I'm going to do X and Y or some shit. Yeah, I think I was gonna set up the, or rather I think I did set up the fuel and make everything right, and then I forgot to save it. Oh, fuck, right off. Fine, you know what? The only reason I'm doing this is because there's no point in me taking fuel. Don't need cash right now. Although I've got 100 ounces I could sell anyway. Right, let's run you back into the truck. I think I needed another... I need another bucket. I think it was just one bucket though. I remember, it's been that long since I played. Urgh. Yeah, I think I need another bucket. Oh, so in other news, the reason I was talking about Christmas is I actually had you guys asking a... Well, I say you guys. The people who have been asking might not even be watching, but I'll say it anyway. I've actually had a couple of people asking about a PO box, and I know I said this before about the PO box and like, oh, I'm gonna get a PO box set up. Well, I haven't. The reason being is that I looked into getting a PO box set up, and there's like, you can get it set up with the Royal Mail, which is like the mail delivery service over here. It's kind of like the American mail people, like a United States Postal Service, USPS. So I can go with the Royal Mail, but they're actually, one, terrible, and two, anyone can get your address just by like phoning them up and asking what the forwarding address is. So I decided to go against getting a Royal Mail one, and I've heard some really cruddy stories about they won't actually deliver from specific delivery companies, and it's a full freaking nightmare. But yeah, I was looking into it, and I was speaking to my good man Avak, because he was one of the major reasons for not going with the Royal Mail, because he was complaining about it. And if you know who Avak is, he doesn't complain about anything. So if he's complaining about it, something's messed up. So I looked into the company that he's using, and it's like 40 quid a month for a 40 quid a month for a PO box. I was like, fuck man, it's like, I want a PO box because I want you guys to be able to send me shit, but not actual shit. Please don't send me feces. I was like, I can't stretch 40 quid a month just now. Maybe when the channel's back on track, but right now it's like, that's a lot of money. So I decided not to go with it. But something that I have done is a lot of people were asking for... That back left wheel is really weird. A lot of people were asking for like an Amazon wishlist or something like that for stuff for Christmas. And the problem with that is that I'm not like a material person. I don't ever like want things. I don't know, I'm a really boring type of person. I play games, and other than that, I play games, I film vlogs, and that's pretty much it. Add 14 grand. So yeah, I mean, I've got like anything that I want, I've pretty much got. Like I've got like apart from filming and stuff like that, I snowboard, but I've got a snowboard. I've got like everything I need for that. Sorry. Hello? Okay, that was weird. What else do I do? That's pretty much it. I record stuff and I snowboard. Oh, I like motorbikes as well, but I've got like everything I need apart from a motorbike. And if someone wants to buy me a motorbike, then hey, feel free. That's not what I want to go. But yeah, apart from that, there's not much that I need. So, but I created an Amazon wishlist anyway, and there's I put some stuff on it, and it's all stuff for the channel, apart from one thing, and you'll be able to tell what thing. I mean, I'll probably still like use it for the channel anyway, but yeah, apart from one thing, it's literally all for the channel. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. You can have a little look at that. It's actually hooked in with Streamlabs, which if you guys watch any streams, then you'll probably recognize Streamlabs. I used to use StreamTips for my all my tipping needs, but I'm now moving over to Streamlabs because they give better control and better features and stuff like that. So I much prefer that. So I'll be using that for my tipping as well, but there'll be a link in the description below for the wish list. So you just go onto it and you click on the wish list, and you can basically choose to buy one of the things off the wish list for me. But bear in mind, it's all like extremely expensive. I don't expect any one person to buy me literally anything off of that wish list. So if you want to put any money towards anything, then just drop a stream tip. I say stream tip. Drop a tip from the Streamlabs link, and I'll just put it towards anything off of the wish list, because it's all, like I say, it's all stuff for the channel anyway. I mean, it's like I'll tell you what's on it. I think there's like there's a new mic for my camera. There's a what better mic for my camera. For doing vlogs and stuff. There is a. Oh, I need a new bucket. That's not on the wish list though. There is a. I think there's a replacement battery for my camera. Yeah, there is. There's a drone, which I've had my eye on for ages, but it's one of those things where it's like, I can't reach my hand in my own pocket and like spend the money on it, because it's like, I really should be spending money on other things, like getting a new place to live. But that's on it as well. This is on it. There's the drone, there's the microphone. Oh, a GorillaPod for my camera, because taking around when I'm doing vlogging and stuff like that, carrying around a static tripod is a nightmare. So, but because it's a heavy camera, I need a big GorillaPod. No, I'll just head back. Because it's a heavy camera, I need a big GorillaPod, so that's like 100 quid. It's like, ugh. And there is another thing as well, which I'm not going to tell you about. You're going to have to go onto the wish list and have a look at it yourself. But it's freaking awesome, and I've wanted one for so long. So yeah, you can have a look at that. But I think that's it. I think it's mic, drone, GorillaPod, and battery, and the extra thing. So yeah, go and have a look at them, and you'll see what it is. So if you're wanting to drop any money towards that, then feel free to drop a tip and just say that that's what you want to put towards, and I'll just earmark that money. For example, I had a goal a while back. I think it was like a year and a half back now. It was when I was playing Dark Souls, to do my motorbike license, and we reached that goal ages ago, but I've just not found the time. And it's one of those things. It's like, just take your finger out your big butthole and just get on with it. And it's one of those, like, I will get on with it. It's one of those things that just needs doing. Hey, there's our new fuel tank, but unfortunately it won't be filled until the end of the day. So yeah, I do need to just get on with it and actually get it done, but life gets in the way all the time. Especially with this job. Like, the thing is, you never feel like you're done when it comes to this job. You always feel like there's more to be done. So it's like, I know I should just kind of bite the bullet and just get on with it, but it's like I always feel like there's more to be done. There's more I could be doing. Well, for goodness sakes, just stick it in there. Alright. Don't do that. So yeah, that's the next thing. But yeah, I don't know if I can't remember if I said or not at least on the channel, but I'm definitely looking for moving away from gaming. I mean, the problem is that I find that, like, I don't like the constant chase and the constant anxiety that comes from that chase of being like, alright, what's the next game that drops? What's the next game that drops? What's the next game that drops? I would rather, like, take you guys on adventures and it's like I'm not talking about. So I'm talking about vlogging here, but not. I don't know. I don't like the vlogging in the traditional sense where it's like, oh, look at how awesome my life is, blah 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 blah. Because, or like the people, like the way that I do vlogs just now, or what I would prefer to call channel updates, which is like I just sit in front of it, I just sit in front of a camera and like spit my mind basically, and just talk about like what's going on and what's been happening. I much prefer to do stuff like, have you seen, we done for Susie's channel, we done a job with Game UK, the gaming retailer, and like I filmed all of that, and it's stuff like that I want to do, like little stories where like I take you on journeys and basically like live my life that way, and give you guys little insights into what's been happening in my life, whilst also giving you something interesting to watch, which would be kind of cool. It's stuff like that. I want to do more creative stuff than just like, you know, sitting down doing part 69 of a let's play. But don't get me wrong, like gaming's never going to disappear from my life. But I think the thing is I kind of want gaming back, because unfortunately there's a lot of stuff that I kind of drop on my channel because there's not enough interest in it, or basically, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, and this is something that people on YouTube seem to shy away from, but at the end of the day, YouTube's a business. And if the videos that I'm doing aren't making money, then I can't keep doing them, if that makes sense. So it's like, I don't know, it's, you have to drop series if the series aren't performing, and I think that most of you guys that are watching this can understand that, because literally if a series isn't performing, I'm not one of these channels that, I'm not big enough to be like, oh, I mean, if that series isn't performing, then it's a difference between me buying a new Gucci watch and me having to give up caviar, but I kind of like both of them. If a series isn't performing, it's literally a case of like, yeah, I might not be able to pay my bills this week. And I'm never going to blow smoke up your ass. Like, we're still in the position that we, the royal we, me, you, and fucking the straw man, we're still in a position that I don't need to worry about bills and things, but it is getting to the stage where that will rapidly become a worry. Especially, I mean, obviously this year AdSense has been terrible, and the thing is, a lot of that has killed my motivation quite a lot. I mean, anyone can look at my Social Blade and see that my channel's not been doing well. And if anyone ever asks you, like, and you get this question a lot, and it's don't fuck with me, game. You get this question a lot, and it's always so if I want to grow as a YouTuber, what should I do? And the answer is always unanimously, it's about consistency and how hard you can work. Why is my differential like? Thank you. It's all about consistency and how hard you can work and always be in there for your audience. It's like, I understand that, but when you're extremely demotivated, it's very hard to still be there. And I understand that that's why my channel's not been doing so great. And if you've followed the channel for any length of time, you'll know that I'm never one to blame anything else. I actually feel like that's such a fucking cop-out that society nowadays uses so often. It's so easy to blame everyone else for your own fuck-ups. Don't do it. Like, there's always probably, I say probably because, don't get me wrong, there's outliers and there's different things that go on that is out with your control, but there's always, I said always again, and it like stuck in my throat, and I was like, it's not always, but there's normally something that you can do to change it. There's normally some fault of your own that is causing something. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I can say I'm still, there's certain things that I'm confused as fuck about. So I played Oh my god, this is turning into a channel update. I played Resident Evil 7 DLC, and I love Resident Evil 7. Like, I've got platinum on that game. Like, I absolutely adore that game. I played the DLC before, oh, I was gonna say literally anyone else, but pretty much anyone else. I think there was only no commentary channels that had any Resident Evil 7 DLC up before I did. And it got like terrible views, but small channels published it after me and got better views, and I don't understand that, even from my point of view, where I'm like, oh well, I mean, it could have something to do with like thumbnails or titles or this, but in my opinion, my thumbnails for it were fine, my titles were fine, my tags and description were all fine. Like, I understand SEO better than most YouTubers, due to having, you know, a web development company back in the day. But I just don't understand what's been going on. Like, if anything, that should have been a really popular series for getting new people to the channel, but it wasn't. There's just, the views were just nothing. And I don't know if, like, and I hate to say this because it's conspiracy theory bullshit, but I don't know if there's some sort of blacklisting or something like that that's causing issues, or if I'm just, I don't know. I don't understand. But other than that, I mean, it comes down to a consistency and an actual effort situation, and personally, I haven't been putting in as much effort as I used to, and I feel like that's a reason for my channel. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going with this, but I have evidently run out of time in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steejo, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.